Well, good day there, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of Traplines and Inlines. Today we're just heading off, guys. Go check a couple coyote snares. It's a 2-day check. It's stupidly warm here, and we won't be doing too great on the bait situation there previously. Now that's why I'm going, is to get some bait out to these couple spots, and not a bad idea with it being warm like this. So hopes aren't high, but there's a lot of fun stuff coming in this one, and you just never know out on the Trapline, guys. So stay tuned. Got all my stuff loaded up. Now it's time to get going. I think the dog's waiting on me here. You ready to rip, bud? Right on. Guys, we're at the first snare of the day, and it's always the first snare of the day. Here is the third catch on this here, and I'm not too happy about it. Not too, like, this snare has just been lights out. It's the third catch here on 2 weeks of trapping to avoid them foxes and the coyote snares. I don't particularly enjoy catching them, but what can you do? We'll keep moseying on here. Just moseying along here. 2-day check worked out good. I was swinging by through here anyways, and get some bait out, and I'm looking for coyote number 30 actually. Looks like once again our 2-day checks are paying off here. I actually prefer a 3-day, but see this snare? It was on the right side of the tree there. The trail is pretty well destroyed, and they always come downhill just like that, so that worked out good. So this is coyote number 30 on the season. This trail, like, it's a productive corner because I have running water, open water here. The spring comes out and they're attracted here. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I think 5, and we've got 3 or 4 coyotes down here. I forget. So this is pretty right on, guys. Coyote number 30. And I'm catching them off this bait station like I never have before. It's crazy. That's why I keep feeding it. See, that's a nice pelt. It's a good thing we came here when because it's kind of warm, guys. You have to be careful when these coyotes have a full belly like that. You got to skin them right away, or you'll have slippage. So I don't like this warm weather one bit. Like, it'll hold, like, even -1, -2, it holds temperature a long time, and then it's no good. Right on, guys. This snare, like, I got little hope for this one. She's about ruined, this trail. Like, I don't want to set it. It's wide open now. There used to be shrubs here, but it's wide open. So it's so nice having these carabiner clips or whatever. I'm in and out of here like no time. So I'll set that one somewhere else. I got lots of snares covering this area, so it's no worries. Beauty, guys. This is like the 4th snare of the day or something. Lots to do, not a lot of time to get it all done. Well, guys, I just have like 1 snare left here. Looks like it's gonna be a coyote and a fox kind of a day off this one. It's not too pretty bad. The coyote sign has died down here, and now you start to see all kinds of deer sign stuff. Now I've pretty well got the resident coyotes cleared out of here. I think I got 18 or 19 now. Like, that's a lot of coyotes. This is the kind of spot they'll move back into, like this, but it'll be a more slow kind of a pace to it. They won't be coming at that rate ever again, until next year. So anyway, yeah, so that's good. Now I can focus a little more on other spots as well too, but I'm just gonna throw out a bit of bait because I got some left on that beaver carcass, and that'll all be pretty good. So the next bait station, we don't have the residence coyotes cleared out. I've only caught 8 there. Now there's gonna be more, but I don't know, not too good on the bait department there last time through, so we'll see how she goes. But we'll just keep working away at this one. You're gonna catch a lot of coyotes off this one here yet, just not at that same rate for sure. But you never know, like this kind of country, you'll have a group of 4 or 5 move in, you might tie them all up, you know. So we'll keep moseying, guys. My dog is definitely eating well on this trapping season. Bait scraps, beaver meat, the whole 9. He's a happy dog. Well, guys, the 3rd check in a row here. I haven't caught anything at this bait. It's not good. Just got to get more bait out here. There's plenty more coyotes to catch. We're just not feeding them too good, but we'll feed them good here now, and there really should be something here next time. We'll see how she goes, guys. Well, we're back at Skinning Shack. It's pretty late tonight, like really late. I was trying to get some fur washed there and get it put up. I don't like this here fur backlogged outside, and I want to get it all done. So my washing machine gave me trouble, so it was being a prick. So we're here a lot longer than, like, I have one I use that's on the way there, but she's about right off there. I'm building coyote stretchers because I want to get this fur put right through here. Now, what I like to do is take a 1x6 and rip it down in the center. You get 2 2 3/4 inch pieces here, and it works really quite nice on the coyote stretchers. It's the perfect width for the leg of a coyote. And I built all these ones years ago, and I could use some more, that's for damn sure. So I'm just ripping up the center. The safety police might be after me. They always are. I don't give a fuck. That little skill saw, she bites pretty good through there. So works nice clamping it to my table here, actually. So that inside cut doesn't matter worth a shit, as long as you get them somewhat the same size, you know. Because, guys, it goes like this, right? So it just ends up buttoning up together, and then it goes out like this. You can see I haven't got it perfect, but it don't matter any. Okay, so now we're at this point. I traced this first one I did off the mold stretcher boards, and I spent a lot of time. It was really just a guess and check endeavor, so I really couldn't tell you. I don't like how I did that. So I really couldn't tell you how I come up with it, guys. Quite honestly, it really was just a guess and check kind of ordeal, and kind of play around with it and get it exactly how I want, you know. Take multiple passes at her. So I'm trying to remove as much material, get it as close as I can there with the skill saw, because it makes it a lot easier on me when it comes time to, you see, that's my form. And you can see the kind of, I'll show you. I think it holds, this is a damn nice coyote, by the way. I think it holds a beautiful form. 1x4 is too big for me here. I don't like it. It pushes them too wide. I like them good and long like this. See, I'm tapered off very little here. You see, I stretched that one a bit. Not actually stretch, of course, but see, this face is nice form on the face. I like that. And there's no point here where there's too much slack in the hide because it's too tight somewhere else. It's perfect, uniform, nice long and straight pelt, and it's what I'm looking for. This one's got a mat in them. This is just exactly what I'm looking for, and coyote pelt and presentation and form is everything. I forgot to pin them there, actually. I must have been sleeping. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I don't want too much taper on the face and have too long of a face. I just like them like that. So, and there's nothing fancy about it. Oh fuck. You can see my sliding mechanism there. I just screw them in. That's not great. I maybe should have designed a little better system for that, and I might still, but like you can just put a screw through there like this and you're good to go, and it's never going anywhere. You know, you don't have to worry about coming open, but we'll keep giving it. Hey guys, so now I'm just working here. I want a smoother transition here on the, because it's too blocky, and I want to smooth this out. Now, when I built these ones in shop class years ago, we had some fancy router bit there and rounded them nicely, but we definitely do not have that luxury here up in the bush. So I just I got a hand plane here. I just bought it. Now I needed one of these for a hot minute, I think. So I'm just gonna work away here at lessening the bend here, really, essentially. Like I wanna bring this down and a smoother transition for sure. And I want this nice and straight, so I'll work at smoothing it out and taking out the high spots, but and then yeah, like this stuff here, it doesn't have to be pretty, guys. Like if this isn't perfectly smooth or whatever, like you're never gonna be able to see it on like a coyote pelt. It's just about, I want a smooth transition that'll make her pelt look wider too if we don't have thick edges on it. And it's all about, you know, our presentation. Okay guys, so now I just come through here and sand this edge down a bit with just some 80 grit. You know, that's plenty smooth enough for what we're doing here. And it's not the prettiest thing in the world, it sure as hell don't have to be. Just get it smoothed out here, and that'll give us like that'll give us a real nice finish there, guys. And then from there, you know, that's exactly just what we need. Now I've hardly got much done here. I gotta get it all done, and I have 7 coyotes here to board in this bag. I can stick them outside if need be, because I have this stretcher, this one's ready to go. See, this one's not. That one's definitely not, because he's bigger, he'll take longer. So, like, I'm not going to get it all done for sure. I got these washed. It took me forever. Now, most of the time I try not to wash them because it's a hell of a chore for me. I have to haul them out. It's on the way, but all of these haven't been washed to just keep them clean while I skin, but I want to get these ones done. And then I put all my beaver pelts in the freezer. All I have left outside there is 3 muskrats, and I do have lumber to build stretchers for them. Sure as fuck isn't gonna be tonight. We're gonna be here until like 4 or 5 in the morning probably. But you gotta love it, boys. You gotta love the grind out here, just giving her shit. Lots of long nights in the skinning shack. This hand plane is pretty sweet. I like using it. Guys, so we're getting deep into the depths of the night here. But our stretchers, they look beautiful, guys. They do. So I just put the tie together mechanism on here. Where is the battery? So I just come through here. Poke a couple holes through there anyways. And then grab a piece of tire wire. And then this is just 16 gauge. Don't take much to hold this together. We push them down. Twist her together in the back there, whatever, and trim the ends. And then we can just bend that down. And then you put the mouth of the pelt on that side, and then you don't worry about that. Okay, that's all there is to that, right? Now it opens and closes. Now it only opens to about that far. If you have a coyote pelt stretched this far, we got problems, boys. We do, big time we do. So that looks just dandy there. This is right on. Now, open outside here. So now all I do is take a piece of scrap. There sure as hell ain't anything too particular about this. And let my screws. And then we'll cut it. Oh yeah, the safety police, hey? That'll be great. Oh, I want to go to bed. Anyway, so then I just come through here, guys. Can you see me all right? And then the one side slides, the other side don't, right? So now I just come through here and I put a couple screws to the one side. Now the other side, it slides, right? So all I'll do here, guys, is just put one screw through it. And then wherever you want that, you just screw it in, and I've been doing it for years, boys. It works nice. It's a perfect I really like these stretchers, guys. The ones I have. And I've had other ones as well out of 1x4s and stuff. Just a couple there before I made these ones, and I didn't like them as much. I like these ones, so. I still got 7 Ks to put up here, don't I? 6. One's gonna have to go outside yet, but get her done anyways. Well, guys, got all that done here now. Just got that fur from today to do tomorrow, but man, is that a relief. I was just asking for trouble the way I had it. There's no two ways about it. Nice coyote there from today, but no. Get her all drying. Best place for it. I'm just gonna have to see how she goes. There's kind of a hideous looking set, isn't it? It'll look a lot less hideous with the beaver in it. Oh, that's not a very big beaver, guys. Set. Like, it's a funny looking one, guys, but this is the third one I've pulled out of this hole, so. I don't think I'm gonna fix what's not broken, so. We'll just keep giving her here with this set. And hopefully a bigger beaver. This guy ain't too big, boys. He's just a cat. I'm catching muskrats like crazy. That's a little bit irritating, messing up my good set. Nice sunset behind me, eh, boys? Right on. I'm catching all these damn rats, eh? Okay, let's see what we got here, guys. Okay guys, so fur chores are done, just working away here at the videos now and all that shit. This meal's a real treat, guys. Olive oil, beaver meat, and then let it cook for a bit. Onions, maybe should have thrown them in a tad earlier. Onions, this stuff, it does wonders on the beaver meat. Craft dinner there as well. I don't think you'll find a better meal in the bush. This is just delish, so. Catch you tomorrow, guys. Lots to do then as well. Over here, it's the next day here. I had thrown some bait out to this spot here a couple days ago, and I was just swinging through. I got a real nice chunk of coyote sign. Not great, but you know, there's 3 ingredients to catching coyotes: a place with good coyotes, bait and snares, and a good place to catch them. We do not have a good place to catch them here. This is like wide open spruce is how I would describe this bait, and I don't like it. It's It's just too wide open. There's not enough snow to be snaring this kind of bush. Well guys, beauty day here today. We're just at the first coyote bait, doing a 3-day soak there, 3-day check. And it is dead. I haven't even seen like maybe 1-2 sets of coyote tracks, and they're probably older actually. Just nothing, but it's warm as can be, which isn't good. And I've already caught 18 coyotes out of here, so we're probably at that point where we need new ones to move in to keep catching, you know. I'm not sure, but warm weather sure don't help, but you know, it should pick up again in due time, but never to that level it was at. But maybe we got something at the next one, because we haven't caught as many coyotes off it, but we'll just have to see here, guys. Well, thank goodness here, guys. It's starting to get a touch depressing. It's just damn slow around here, guys. Damn slow. That's a coyote and a good looking one by the looks of her. Yeah, thank goodness, guys. It was looking bad there for a second. You know, 3 days on these 2 baits, you should have fur. It's just so damn warm out. Certainly not doing us any favors. Okay. So, throws in a little bit here, but it's a big dog and very well furred this one is. Looking good, guys. Okay guys, so another coyote here. And it's not looking good on this guy here either. Here guys, this coyote is just not having a good go over. I can see his bare skin. He's got no fur and he would be cold. Poor guy. It's good to catch these ones too and thin them out of the pile. You don't want them. It's good to manage these sickly ones. It's good for everybody. There's like 0 chance of skinning that one. So I hit this trail here. Store up again, pretty good on me, but it comes down from here. You see guys, this is like perfect snaring bush. It's miserable to walk through. Oh, but she catches the fur. So it looks like I'm gonna have to recreate this one as well, as much as I hate to do it. Okay guys, so this was just too tore up here. So I moved it in behind there where they were coming down the hill. And then to anchor this set it's a little bit tricky. I do this lots. This is how we held that coyote. I didn't have near as many as this, but I go around all these willows. And you can't get run down, boys. You just can't. Like, it takes a tremendous amount of force to break all them. You know, you can hold a lot. Like, look at them. Those are, 2.5, 3 inch, maybe. So, you do that when I don't have any trees, because this one's dead, right? And that one's dead too, so you don't want your anchor like 20 foot long, right? So sometimes you gotta make do. Okay guys, so a pretty good day today. It was looking pretty shitty there for a while, so it's not a great number of coyotes, but it's better than nothing, that's for sure. So this is a third throwaway coyote on 32, so we're doing pretty good there. Call it a day here now, guys. Okay guys, well, it sure is a nice day to be out trapping. It's not a nice day to be catching fur, because it's too damn warm, guys. It just is. Checking my beaver sets, I ran my wolf line with no success. Check everything at least every 3 days. Quite often it's more regularly, like with these beaver traps as well. Oh, but if you don't see me at a bait or whatever for a while, it's not that I'm not checking it. It's just that I'm not catching anything. Like, particularly this wolf bait. Like, no one wants to watch me check empty traps all the time. So that's that. Now, okay, what do we have here, guys? it's just not very cold. So another smaller beaver here, guys. That's 2 in a row I've caught. I caught 5 probably 2-year-olds, eh? And then now this is my second not so big one, but yeah, another beaver, guys. Okay, so I'll get all my sticks organized here. Well, guys, I guess that's it for us today on the beavers stuff. Probably have beaver for dinner again. The big highlight of today was these here new boots. I just bought them today. Now, they're Baffin boots, and my old ones were Baffin too. And as far as I'm concerned, about the best boot I ever put my foot into. These are the Baffin Impact. They're minus 100 degrees Celsius rated. Now my old ones I think were minus 50 or so, I forget. Honestly, I wouldn't go any less than minus 70. Because those ratings are seriously overrated. Like, they're inflated, surely. A lot of these boots, there's just not enough to them. I like these ones better than my last ones, guys. Now, the reason I got rid of my last ones, they were coming apart and I was gluing them back together to begin with, but the seams on them were so wore, they were leaking into my boots, and there's always feet were wet, and this is a recipe for disaster once it gets cold. Like, you're gonna freeze your feet. So, but I had them for quite a few years there, and they lasted me good, and you know, I put them through hell and back, you know, so they were good boots. I paid $200 for them, was the best deal I could find on these. Somewhere else places are $280, so I was happy to get them. Now there's a few designs here that are better on these boots. Number one is they have the clips. My old one had the laces. Now these are essentially, like, we're not even using these really. Like, they're pretty well here just for show. My old ones had the clips with the laces. They break all the time. Don't get them. They suck. With the clips there and you latch them and then they bend, they suck. This is much better. It also looks more waterproof. Like, it's less of that kind of cloth and more of this rubber. So I'm happy about this. I'm very happy about this. Get the ones with this, keep snow out of your boots. Like, usually I just rip around with my skidoo suit, but like, see here, we're nice there now. It holds the snow out of your boots. Now, the biggest thing I'd offer you for advice as someone who is outside every single day, all day. The worst thing you want to do with boots, first get yourself a set that's at least minus 70. Like, I see some guys can wear these muck boots with liners in them. I can't. I don't know how you guys do it. Well, like here in Saskatchewan anyway, like, you'll freeze your feet, I think. Like, guys, I don't see it. I've tried. I just had a rough go over. And I don't like wearing rubber boots, but those are like the Baffin ones with the liners, I think are only minus 30. That's not near good enough. Like, not near. So I don't know. I haven't played around with that too much, so I wouldn't say. But as someone who is outside all day, when you're talking about winter boots, get yourself a good set. Make sure they have no holes in them. The most important thing is you want your boots loose. I can't stress the importance of this enough. I used to put on 2 pairs of wool socks and then cinch them up tight. This is the worst thing you can do. You want 1 pair of socks and you want them loose in there. Because otherwise, if you squish everything together, it loses its insulating value. Same thing when we're insulating structures. You know, like these are loose and you want them loose. Otherwise, you'll freeze your feet. Like, you just freeze them. If your boots are tight, you'll freeze them. So 1 pair of socks, leave them loose. And I'm loving these ones, guys. They're not too clunky either for minus 100. You can feel how much insulation is in there, that's for sure. More so than my other ones, but I'm just getting them broke in. And it was a relief to get them, guys, because my feet are dry today. I'm not dry here because I've been chopping through this ice like crazy. A beautiful day on the Trapline. Nevertheless, we're going coyote trapping tomorrow. Check out some new stuff. I don't know how it's going over there, guys, really. Just some new stuff. I might set some new stuff. We might be back here. I'm just not sure. But, yeah, this warm weather, it sucks. But I want to have enough going on here. I never get skunked. Because I've never got skunked this year. I think. I can't remember, guys. I'll let you know. Over and out. Well, it's hard to beat, guys. It really is. This here beaver meat is hard to beat. See this knife here too. It's from Richard Miller there as well. And I'm using it as a camp knife, cut up beaver meat and onions and all kinds of stuff. And that's because, like, all my other knives, even the one I carry around my daily, don't use in the skinny shack. Like, they all get dirty, so it's good to have one just for camp and cooking. Okay, guys, so we're at the first bait station of the day. The only bait station of the day. I might swing by the next one, guys, but when I was there was still a lot of deer sign. The bait needs to be a little more established before I set snares. Like, there's just too much deer sign. But see, this here is the second snare of the day. Now, when I say I hate this bush, I mean I hate this bush. Like, you get all these kind of trails that go every which direction. Like, you're just all over the place, so it's hard to find neck downs. There's all kinds of this spruce brush around, you know, and I avoid it, so you always see me in the poplar. This is the only, like, this is about as good a place I can find at this spot. There's a nice amount of coyotes and stuff, but it's like, I've never been able to truly hammer it. Like, it's just not, I don't have a great place to catch them. But I caught a fox here. I'm never too happy to see a fox in the snares, guys. Gotta tell you, but this is a beautiful fox. So, this was a nice, well, not really. I haven't found a single nice trail in this bush. This is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful fox. He's frozen in there. Looks like we're in for some colder weather, which is good. Like, I'm not, like, I'm here for winter. Like, I'm ready for winter. Don't give me this spring shit. Feels like April out here lately. May even. This is an absolutely gorgeous fox. They're beautiful. I don't have the heart to send them to auction for what they're giving for them. So I keep them and I tan them. Now I tanned a few. They're not perfectly tanned, like being it my first time, but I'm definitely going to be giving her another whirl here for sure. And we'll see how it goes from there. Just want to get a feel for where this needs to go. So I figure if I go like that, it'll work beauty. So I nearly want that right sideways. And that will definitely involve me wiring this. So I just have some 16. I cut some of it so I wasn't dealing with the, you know, all of it, the whole big roll there. So I'm gonna go about like here, guys. Now I'm gonna cinch this tight and I'm gonna go one loop because I want it to come undone. I want the ram to fall and I get a perfect catch. You want that ram to fall and take the snare with it, you know, and cinch it down. So yeah, I definitely had to get more creative here, guys. But there's coyotes to catch and I want to catch them. So definitely had to get more creative. Now I'm already, see, okay. And of course I've put this ram backwards, so we'll try that again. Whoops. Quite a chunk of fencing, quite a chunk of creativity, and a lot longer to set, but I'm really not too committed here. I have 10 rams out and not much for bait. I want to get a feel for how this is going to go before it goes. Now these are some rams I had bought used. They're dyed. I would never dye a ram or a snare or anything. It's just not a good use of your time, I'm afraid. Just my personal opinion, friends. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if it's white, it's going to blend with the snow, but it's not going to blend with the trees. They might even be better black because they blend with the bushes quite often. But either way, I don't think it matters. But this dye's in the road. It slows down the safety in the lap link. It's just in the road. I would prefer it not have the dye on it. That is the truth of that matter. So, like, I hate to neck these sets down like this, but if I don't, I will not catch a damn thing. It's just the way she goes. So I'll cut half the bush down here in order to make this set. Oh, these kites are gonna think they're dealing with a beaver here. Unreal. I hate to do it, but you have to. Here, we'll see if it catches, guys. I really don't like the open bush. I see 3 snares. I got 7 more, I guess. At least we're not skunked. I thought we might be. I was planning on checking my beaver traps. We'll see how it goes. I still might, but... See, this it's pretty creative. Hey, they were ducking under there, so I just lunted her across the tree and anchored it to the dead there, so she's pretty nifty. Well, guys, just shooting the shit with the pooch here. He's having a snooze. He enjoys it. He's got a comforter here he sleeps on. So anyway, guys, just one fox here today. Now I'm hesitant to set too much here and throw too much bait out because I'm not too sure, but it's slow, guys, right? Like the warm weather, it's slow at all my baits. It's gonna be slow at the next one I just threw out bait to. Everything's gonna be slow, but it's gonna get colder here and we'll see some more coyote movement. And that'll be good for business. Now, I don't know to what extent. I might go in there, set like 2-3 rams, maybe. I don't like the situation. My patience is low with this bait. I just haven't caught as many kites I would have liked to in this area here the last couple of years. But we'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. At least we're not skunked today, but I don't really like catching the foxes. Now, I'm going to mosey over to the next bait, and I'm probably going to throw bait out there. I have no snares there yet. Now, the problem there is it's going to be slow there. There's going to be very little to set on. Now, quite often I set these up in a rush and I throw bait out and start snaring galore. Send blind snares. It's best to let them come in a bit. So I have that kind of time and patience this year to let it set up slowly. So we won't get in a panic. We'll just take it easy. Probably get some cold weather here tomorrow, day after, whatever. I don't know what day it is or what the forecast is, but it should get colder. Should see some more activity, but not too much going out here today, guys, but we're having fun anyways. It's a good day to be out. My new boots are deadly. Well, guys, it's a beauty day today. A little chillier here, which is good. It's supposed to get quite a bit colder here, so that'll be good for a coyote trapping. Now, with that, I don't expect a whole lot today just because it's been so warm lately, but we're checking high production sats, and if we do get a bit of a colder stretch here, you know, coyotes will be moving more, so gotta have everything set up good. So that's what we're up to today, guys. Let's see what's waiting for us. Okay guys, so by now you probably know this part of my bait here pretty good. We're at the first bait station. Oh yeah, we're coyote trapping. Caught one there anyway. Oh, I've caught one over here. Oh, just running the coyote line, getting lots done today, which is always great. This coyote here is the only one we got here today, guys. It's not a very big one. Now you can see this coyote has got, he's come far back, but he's in front of the feet, hey? What you don't want is to get behind the feet. That's when you have trouble. See, I wasn't expecting really anything here today. It's just slow. I've cleared out resident coyotes. I'm waiting on more, but so I was pretty happy to see this guy here, guys. I also seen one trotting across the field quite a ways. No, I didn't shoot him. He'll be in the snares one day. So yeah, guys, this is just your average little coyote. He's not too big. Well, he's about average, right, guys? And you know, nothing wrong to say with them at all. I'm sure loving these new boots, guys. They got good tread on them. I used to slide down all these hills and it was not fun, but on this one I couldn't even slide down with these boots. Okay, like they are like that. I was planted in there. I couldn't believe how I was planted in there, so I'm just digging them, loving them, man. We'll see how she goes when she's 50 below, but so far, so good. Okay, so I'll show you what you can do to examine how you've caught your coyote. Now, usually this fur, what'll happen is that they'll come in and then like if you ever broke a pup to lead or anything, they feel that they pull back, right? So they get caught in the snare, they feel the tension, they pull back. The snare pulls up and sets behind the ear. So oftentimes you'll see the hair pulled forward like this. That is what you will most often see. That's not what we're seeing here. And because he's caught far back, guys, that what this coyote's done, he's come in probably full clip and he's just walked right through it. So he's come through the snare and he's set the snare off before he even knew he was in a snare. So it definitely got triggered fast. It's better behind the neck, but the power rams are so lethal. You know, there's just so much power to them that it does just a beautiful job. Now, I used to hate power rams, honestly, because I couldn't afford them. Like, you know, like it took me a while to get all the power rams I needed. Lots of times when I was younger, didn't really have the money and was too cheap to buy as many as I needed. So I tried to make do with about 50 there for a long time. And then now I have lots, but they're so damn effective, guys. Like nothing I love more than walking up to these coyotes and to see them go down quickly. You know, I don't want anything sitting in snares or anything. So here is a testament to the efficiency of these. Okay, so this is the 33rd coyote, 2 fox, and that's all in power rounds. This is the first one I've had to dispatch, guys. First one, like that is such a great margin. Now, you know, you'll come up, you can't ask for 100% because sometimes they just get caught within 5 minutes of you getting there or something, not even. Sometimes you chase them into the snares. It doesn't even take 5 minutes. But that's pretty well what's happened here. He has been here a minute or so. They tear up the ground pretty quick, guys, but they're just deadly effective. So I'm going to move this one over there because this trail is pretty well ruined. I have a snare here that's caught before, I think. One there that we just pulled the coyote out of, and it's real effective coming up the hill here. So we'll get her. So I got a good chunk of bait here, but not a whole lot of coyote activity. Now it's too soon for me to say if we're running out of coyotes, or like once we get a cold snap and see some activity here, you know, we'll be able to judge that a little better. But I'm gonna move this one down over there. Okay guys, so just getting back to skinning shack here. Now there's lots going on here. You can see the work I got in front of me here tonight. Yeah, there's just quite a lot on the go here, so that's always a good thing. I was super glad, guys, to build my coyote stretchers, those 4 more, because now I got all my fur on boards, all my coyotes anyways. I have beavers, muskrat, and foxes frozen. Now I want the beavers and muskrats frozen because I'm going to tan them. Or beaver and fox, sorry guys. And then I would like to build some muskrat stretchers. Now I don't know when I get a chance. It's not a priority because they're frozen outside. Just 1 coyote today, guys. Now that's about as expected. Warm weather, you know, I was glad to not be skunked, tell you the truth. But it's getting cold here. Next couple days should be back in action. So skin him, and flip them 3 and then we're done. But it's already quite late here, guys. But check this out. I've been waiting a hot minute. So there's lots of things in here that I need. And there's more to come that I also really need. I'm trying to be patient. I've had these for a while. I got them for Christmas or something. They're fishing rod holder. I have the screws for these as well. Now I figure I'll put these guys into the ceiling there, and hopefully I can hang those rods up there because it was heartbreaking. You know the tip on them damn rods, you always break them. Well, I had the one leaning up against my cabin. It wasn't the best rod on it because I broke the tip on the other one. So it was really disappointing. So I figure I better put them up. And I'm hoping to put it on the ceiling to save room. So I'll be getting at that. But there's about 1,000 projects going on around here. So I thought I'd show you. I'm excited for this here, guys. Because you can see how my screwdrivers are just in a pile there. I think this is deadly. So these are the little organization deals here. All kinds of screws for them as well. They want me to put them plastic shit in there. I just screw them right to the wall. I don't know how well I want them here, eh? And I honestly don't really know how they all go together here. I'll have to look at the picture. Like, I guess you just jam the fucker in there, right? I want to organize my bench a little better, and I want tools that are right ready to go. That's not how that's supposed to go, surely to God. So we'll figure that out. It's gonna hang all this shit up here anyway. Like, what's this for now? Pliers? That would be nifty if I could hang all these pliers as well and get all this shit out of my road. Like, I honestly don't know how any of this shit goes together here, guys. But it does go together, I think. So, I'll have to check the illustration there when I get a chance, guys. But I really just don't have a chance there now. See, that looks nice, but they're not going to fit like that. And then you seen that big tray I have for all my screwdrivers and shit. Now, I am really eager to get this done. But I got prioritized. Fur and videos have priority. So, you know, you gotta put up the fur and the rest will, you know, the rest will fall suit. I'm happy about these. This is Astro Pneumatic. That sounds familiar. I have a terrible memory on me, guys. I always forget everything. So, I don't know. I think this is pretty good. Astro Pneumatic is pretty good, hey? Couldn't tell ya. I'm in shot there, aren't I? I'm hoping so. This is a punch and chisel set. They're deadly useful. Astro Pneumatic Tool Company. I think that's good quality, isn't it, boys? I can't quite remember. So there's like all these things, guys. Like I need these. I do quite badly. I could hang them, boys. Oh, you're damn right I can. Oh, I love to have her organized. Can put them right there, friends. That's deadly. So like I've needed these, guys, like to punch things out here and different things. And actually, if you take a look at some of my screwdrivers, you would see why. Now, I think this was 25, 30 bucks or whatever. So I'm definitely gonna have great use for them. I'm definitely gonna stick them right there. I'm gonna have everything just right here ready to rip at all times, guys. I want her organized, I want her efficient. So I have here in my box of goodies. These are cup holders. They're deadly. The ones in my truck, like, they're notorious for being absolutely terrible. They call them cup launchers. Now I had 2 of these. I broke one. Now I have 3 of these. And you can just actually there's a piece of double-sided sticky tape. I just glued them right to the old cup holders. They're nifty. They are nifty. They're secure. They don't fall around. See, they're sitting on the screws. But so I wanted to replace them because I need both cup holders. You get these cheap. They're deadly. Then I also have, this is a pre-filter for the 12 valve. The other part is, I'll show you when the other part shows. That one, it's important. Also got boot laces here because I'm always looking for them in my boots. But now I got rid of them other boots and have these deadly boots. I don't really need them. But I will definitely need them eventually. And I was damn glad to see this show up. Because what this is a camera mount for the GoPro that I shoot all my videos with. Now, you guys would know, check the fucking, make sure they didn't block off the audio port on this one, guys. Or I would be livid. Absolutely livid. Because you guys know, I broke the one that I currently have Gorilla Glued there, just jimmy rigged. I've had to glue it like 4 times now. Now I had to use that other one and kind of buggered up the audio. So not only did I get one, but I got 2. Because I'm going to break it again. And it only costs 13 bucks. And I got to have everything just ready to go. You know, there's no time for me to piss around with shit like this. So I make sure, like, that one there, it kind of has the audio. Oh no, that's just the light there. I don't know where the fuck the audio comes through on that one. But it should work, guys. It should. If it doesn't, I'll be livid. Livid, let me tell you. So I'm not going to deal with any of this today. Because I have enough to deal with here today, guys. I just do. Some safety, like fuck, it's a punch and chisel set. Anyway guys, get our fur done, that's priority. And that'll be pretty late because I'm getting back here late tonight, so. Over and out, friends. Okay, so you will have to pardon my accumulation of shit here, but it's all going. See this here? You guys know what it is. Oh, you know what it is. You know I'm excited about it. It's like, you know, I got that one, I got this one, I got that one. I can't show you guys. I got too much already showing you cool stuff. I gotta spread it out, otherwise the other ones will be dull. I hate to build the suspense. I'm excited. I don't have time to tie into her tonight. But you can see what's behind me, and I'm damn excited for her, boys. I am, let me tell you. I'd love to get into her, but I can't. Gotta get the fur skin, boys. I'll show you one day. Okay, guys. Well, this is an important little fox, actually. And he's not little, he's a big fox, and he's a beautiful one at that. And I got all the paws on him. Ear cartilage is still there. I gotta split them yet, but done the feet on him. Leave the lip there. He's for taxidermy. He's right ready to tan the way he's at, actually. And that's the plan for him. And he's an important little fox, actually. So, it takes me a while actually to do these with feet on them, as well as like I don't particularly enjoy dealing with the foxes because they're so fragile, you know, comparison to a coyote. So anyway, he's important. I'll tell you about that later on, not today though. We got all done with the fur here now, guys. It's all looking good, so that's good. Now this next bit, guys, like it's a slippery slope. Once I start doing this stuff, all of a sudden we're not sleeping because I can do it all night. This kind of thing. And I don't drive myself crazy here. But it's a mess. Believe me, it's a mess. I know it's a mess. We'll get her sorted here. That's what I'm working on. So what I want out of the workbench, everything right handy, ready to go, and a place to put it back. So sockets, ratchet wrenches, everything here, drill bits. Still kind of a mess. It's fine. And then all the wrenches laid out, not quite, still missing a few, gotta find them. And then the punch and chisel set is up there. That's gonna get used a lot. I really like this, I do. See, instead of having these toolboxes, having to sort through them, boom, you're going. And then you just gotta, just pinches back in there, you know, boom, you're going, boom, you're not going anymore, and it's organized. Man, have I buggered up a lot of those screwdrivers too over the years. And that's why I got that. Well guys, that's lots of fun. It got laid on me. Of course it did, sorting through them down tools. It gets some clicks there, I don't know what. But anyway guys, I forget what's in this video already, but I know it's went on a fair while. Probably not the most action-packed, but I think we got lots of diversity in it. Anyway, a fox, a coyote. I think a beaver too. I don't know. I forget already if we got a beaver. I got skunked the other day. But we'll go check them again tomorrow on wolf sets and see how she goes. It's getting a little colder tomorrow, but then it kind of snaps a bit better the day after that. And then from there I expect more action around the coyote baits. But you know, it's warm like this, you just don't expect a whole lot. Goddamn, I love this workshop. I just do. I spent all night in here anyways. Like I said I would, boys. I love it. I love it. I love it. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope everyone's doing well. And we'll catch you on the next one. I got lots of exciting little projects here too on the go. I love it. Over and out guys.